Hey guys, welcome back to the Fragrance Wardrobe. And today I'm going to review this one from Samy Andraus. It's Kernel. Here, this one came out, a month or so ago. Fairly new release from Samy Andraus. I've been able to wear it and really enjoyed it. I will put the card for my first impressions of this one and the other two that I got that were new releases up here, so you can check that out if you'd like. Before we dive into the review, I do want to remind you guys, if you like this type of content or like the video, please do like the video. Also, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on future fragrance related content. Let's go ahead and dive into this review. So, when you order from Samy Andraus, you're going to get a 30 ml 1 ounce bottle like this. It's going to be a stock bottle, stock cap, stock atomizer. Cap's going to slide on and slide off. Gonna look like that. Your label will wrap 3 sides with notes being on the back, and your atomizer gives a really good puff, and that's a really good scent. So I'll go ahead and read the notes that are on the back of the bottle for you guys. You're going to have bitter orange, white chocolate, Tahitian vetiver, woodsy notes, patchouli, olibanum, incense, citruses, rose, and orris. Now, initially when I spray this, I do pick up, I have it on my wrist also, so if you see me smelling my wrist, I'm still smelling it. Now, when you first spray this, I do get that bitter orange mixed with that vanilla and that white chocolate. That really comes out pretty dominant in the opening, and as it dries down, I get some of that orris that's coming up through there. I'm still getting the bitter orange, kind of like that vanilla, that white chocolate, but also the orris starts really coming up. I don't really get the orris right when I spray it, but as it begins to dry down pretty soon after you spray, the orris does start coming up with just a touch of rose. Not enough to really make this like a rose centric fragrance or anything like that, but you do get kind of that orris, and that orris does give it a little bit of a floral characteristic. But once it's fully dried down, I'm really getting kind of the vanilla. Really it's kind of a mix of the vanilla, the white chocolate, a little bit of that citrus, that orange, and the orris. Now you do pick up a little bit of incense in here, and I think the incense kind of doesn't really give it so much a boozy scent, but kind of like spices it up just a little bit. Not a spicy scent, but not a boozy scent. Somewhere in the middle, if that makes sense for you guys. This one, kind of a complex fragrance. I'm not sure what it might be inspired from, or if it's a clone of something. I'm not for sure. I don't own anything in the collection that smells like this, so I can't be for sure, but I would bet that it's probably inspired by something with some notes altered or changed. All in all, this is a fairly fresh fragrance. The citruses do keep it from going too far in that, I guess, like cool weather category. It does give it, you know, a little bit of freshness, remains that little bit take of freshness from citrus, and I think that makes it play pretty much year round. This one I wore recently. It's springtime, and I felt like it went really well for the spring. I think it's going to go well in the summer as well, but I would probably go a little bit lighter on the trigger because you do have so much going on in this fragrance, and you don't want to, I guess, like overcomplicate things in the high heat. But I think you can really wear this year round, just the way the notes are composed and the many different notes that you have in this fragrance. I mean, you can really pull it off in any situation pretty much year round. The performance on this one is very good. Just what I expect. You know, when I smell a Samy Andraus fragrance or wear one, they always perform extremely well. This one is going to be, I believe, probably an extrait de parfum. Extrait de parfum on here, and you do get a great performance. The projection on this lasts for a good 2 to 4 hours, really. I mean, it never really stops projecting, but that initial really strong projection really goes like 2 hours or more for me, and it can fill a room. So if you go 4 or 5 or more sprays with this, you're going to fill a room. It's very powerful. If you go a little bit lighter, I mean, you're still going to have a very solid scent bubble around you, at least wingspan, if not more. And this one lasts a very long time. The longevity on it, really good. Very, very solid performer. I got every bit of 10 to 12 hours out of it. I actually ended up having to wash it off, so I'm not for sure exactly how long it will go. I can tell you though that it lasted longer than I needed. So it did go, I want to say it was 10 or 12 hours before I ended up washing it off. So it does perform extremely well, just like all of his other stuff. I've yet to find a fragrance from him that lasts less than 8 hours. So that's really solid. On this fragrance, I can really see it going kind of unisex. I don't think it leans more masculine or more feminine. I think it rides that unisex line pretty well, mainly because of the different notes that you have in here. You do have a freshness from the citrus that can obviously go either way, and the white chocolate and the vanilla I don't think goes too feminine or anything like that. Same with the auras. I think it all blends very well, and I think it can be worn by a male or a female very easily. The price tag on this one, I do believe it's about 30 bucks for this, which is a pretty good deal when you're talking an extrait de parfum that performs so well, because it's going to last you a while. I mean, the way this thing performs, I know it's a 30 mil, but it performs really solidly. So for 30 bucks, you're going to be able to, you know, keep this thing around for quite a while. It's going to take a while to burn through this bottle, I think. So all in all, really solid offering from the house. Samy makes some great stuff. The quality in here is really good. You don't get any type of a synthetic feel from it. Everything smells pretty natural in these, in all of his fragrances, to be honest. So when you're getting fragrances from him, you're getting pretty good oils, very natural. You don't have all the syntheticness that you get from a lot of designer fragrances, so you're getting a very nice, high quality fragrance for the money, and they perform extremely well. So I think it's a really good addition to the collection if you're looking for something like this. Now, will this be for everyone? I don't think so. I think that probably like beginners into the niche or indie game may or may not be drawn to this. I think it's going to be kind of up in the air. Some people are going to really like it, some people aren't. It is a complex scent, and it's very original. It has like those niche characteristics where a lot of times with niche fragrances, it can go kind of either way. They're not as mass appealing or whatever as, let's say, Sauvage, something like that. There's a lot of like uniqueness, and that's not going to work for everyone. Now, if you are into that type of thing, definitely a blind buy safe fragrance if you're into that kind of thing. But if you're not sure, I don't know if I would blind buy it, but you can order decants. He offers discovery kits on the website. You can pick this fragrance plus some others and try a bunch out before you buy it. That's what I would recommend, is don't blind buy, try it before you buy it, so that way you know you're getting exactly what you want. There's not going to be any like surprises around the corner once you get your fragrance. Now, if you do want to order from Samy, he has given me a discount code to use on his website to give to you guys. It's not an affiliate or anything like that. It's not like anything where I make any money off of it, just his generosity to me, to you. So if you do want to order from him, you can use coupon code M10 at your checkout. That's going to save you 10% off of your total order. And if you do order $75 or more worth of fragrances, you get that free shipping. And the shipping from Samy is extremely quick. He ships out of Florida, and I think the longest I've ever waited for anything was maybe 3 days. Typically 2 to 3 days, and the fragrances are at the door. So you'll get your fragrances pretty quick, and you got that discount code, so you could try out, you know, multiple fragrances in a discovery kit first if you wanted to. So yeah, I definitely recommend trying before you buy it. Personally, I really enjoy the scent. Doesn't mean you will. So just because I really enjoy it might not be your style. So everybody kind of has different styles and taste when it comes to fragrances. Okay guys, I appreciate you watching the video. Please, if you liked it, found it informative, anything like that, please give the video a like. Also, if you made it this far, go ahead and commit to me and the Fragrance Wardrobe channel hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on my daily fragrance content. And I'll catch you guys with the next video. Thanks for watching.